The stories coming from the Strike Brigade are unfreaking believable. They've got action, they've got courage, and they've got pride, and they must be heard. Here's the way you, the viewer, can check them all out. The Strike Brigade is made up of high-speed soldiers with high-speed stories, and you gotta check them all out. For starters, if you're not a part of the Brigade's Facebook page yet, you gotta get on board. Here you'll find tons of strike pictures, strike video, strike comments, strike conversations, and look at that. You can even watch the latest Strikezone Afghanistan. Forget about it. And for you family members and loved ones back home, it's a great way to stay up to date with the unit's events. To become a part of it, log into your Facebook and in the search box type in 2nd Brigade Strike. That's 2ND Brigade Strike. And then when you see the unit's crest, click on it, and then click like. Easier than pie, whatever that friggin' means. Also, read up on the weekly history of the Strike Brigade with Strike Honors. Here you'll read about the ones who paved the way for today's strike soldiers, from the Second World War to Vietnam, the Middle East, and everything in between. Make sure you read up on your strike history. Look for it at your base, on the Strike portal, and on the Brigade Facebook page. And you gotta look for your copy of the Brigade's magazine, The Heartbeat, which is a monthly publication that is cover-to-cover strike. You're gonna love this thing. In it, you'll find the strike pictures and strike stories of your strike soldiers, useful information, and even words from Strike 6 himself. Absolutely, sir. You can soon find it at your base, on the Strike portal, and on the Brigade's Facebook page. Get your copy today.
I'm PFC Montgomery from Cary, North Carolina. I just want to say hey to all my friends and family back at home. Doing well, safe, can't wait to get home.
Hi, I'm Specialist Brittany Edwards from Collinsville, Illinois. I'm here in Afghanistan deployed with the 101st Airborne Division. I wanted to give a special shout out to my family and my friends. I love you guys and I miss you, and I wanted to tell my son happy birthday. He'll be 1 year old on October 28th, and I miss you and I love you, and I hope you have a great birthday, and I'll see you soon. I love you, Landon.
While in theater, relying on your battle buddies isn't just recommended, it's needed. Here to guide us with some words of wisdom is Strike Force Chaplain Sean Dennis. Hey, sir, how you doing, all right?
Good, good. How are you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
All right, come on inside.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, I'm Chaplain Sean Dennis, 2nd of the 502nd Infantry Battalion Chaplain. Today we're talking about friendship. You know, when I think about that subject, my thought immediately goes to my best friend here on earth, my old man, my dad. And we just enjoy so many different things together. We love reconnecting every chance we can. I also think about his station in life. You know, he's worked in the same industry for over 25 years, worked in the same business. And here I am, my situation. I've been in 2nd Brigade for a little over 3 years. I can tell you without question, the relationships that I've developed here in 2nd Brigade, specifically here now in 2nd of the 502nd, are infinitely richer than the relationships that he's developed in over a quarter of a century. Why is that? It's because we've got stressors, we've got hardships, we've got difficulties in these types of environments, whether it was in Iraq during 07-09 or here in Afghanistan 2010. And yes, there are hard times, but there are also great friendships to get you through those hard times. So before you prop up your laptop and access one of the 500 movies that you've got stored on there, or put in your iPod buds and zone out on your rack, think about the opportunity to invest in one of those relationships. Grab a buddy, grab a couple, sit outside your tent, get away from those stinky feet that are inside. You know, whether you're smoking cigars or a pipe or just relaxing with a Rip It or a Gatorade shake or whatever. You know, invest in those relationships. You will not be disappointed, and they will last you a lifetime. Thanks.
Bada bing, sir. You're right on the money with your advice. During this time in history, the Strike Brigade has seen and done a lot of great things. You'll see what I'm talking about. Here's this episode's Back in the Day.
On this month's Back in the Day, we'll look at more of the history behind Strike Brigade. On September 4th, 1943, the 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment boarded a ship bound for England to participate in the European Theater of Operations. Between September 10th and 11th, the 2nd Battalion, 502nd Infantry Regiment participated in an air assault mission in Iraq. Termed Operation Grierson 1, the task force units covered 251 miles in order to disrupt the activities of suspected former regime loyalists. The mission resulted in the detention of 78 personnel, the capture of large weapons cache, $60,000 in U.S. bills, and several $1 million of Iraqi dinar. On September 11, 2001, hijacked airplanes hit the World Trade Center's Twin Towers and the Pentagon. Another hijacked plane crashed near Somerset, Pennsylvania, as its passengers attacked the hijackers. On September 18, 1944, soldiers of Company D, 2nd Battalion, 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment, fought at an embankment near Best, Holland. It was nicknamed Hand Grenade City, as both sides threw grenades and used small arms fire often. The 101st soldiers fought fiercely despite rough circumstances and weapons malfunctions, and were ultimately successful. On September 20th, 2005, Strike Brigade deployed to Multinational Division Baghdad to partner with the Iraqi security forces. There they conducted counterinsurgency operations. They also worked to eliminate anti-Iraqi forces, develop ISF capabilities, secure necessary locations, and support government and economic development. On September 24, 2003, the 502nd worked to rebuild and secure the city of Mosul. Over 700 arms caches and ordnance from 600 other sites were destroyed, while renovations on over 300 schools gave students a better place to study. On September 25, 1944, 502nd, working with elements of the British 50th Division, surrounded German forces attempting to cut Hell's Highway. This forced the Germans to withdraw, leaving the highway open. The soldiers of Strike Brigade continue to make history as they serve in today's wars. The legacy they leave behind will be a guide to future soldiers, just as soldiers of the past guide Strike Brigade today.
You ain't kidding, Denham. The 2nd Brigade has a great lineage and adds to it every single day. Well, as you can plainly see, the Strike Brigade is doing its part in Operation Enduring Freedom and will continue to do so throughout its deployments. Thanks to the men and women of Fob Hazimandad for letting us tell their story. And hey, thanks for checking us out. And thanks for all that you do. And remember, we are Strike Soldiers. I'm Specialist Joe Padul with the 2nd Brigade Public Affairs Office, and I'll talk to you later. Absolutely.